YouTube, how we doing? PPS here. We got YouTube play of the day for college basketball today. We have some playing games. We have some, I don't even know what tournament it is. There's so many new basketball tournaments out there now that I can't even keep up. I know we have St. Francis, Alabama State. I know we got, I don't know if it's the Crown, I guess, is a new tournament now. And we got NAT. So a lot of different games up and down the board today, but I will be sticking with the NCAA tournament. Obviously, this is the first games starting off today. I know some brackets start today. I think most of them start, at least the ones I'm in, don't start till Thursday, which is nice. But coming off of a sweep again, we had Toledo over 159.5, flew over 1.5 units cashed there. Colorado team total under 24.5 against Houston, cashing on those. I believe we're on a 9-1 college basketball run. Obviously, if you've been following me over on Twitter, that's been documented over there. I think I've hit my last 5 on past the prop. So, yeah, it's been good. Obviously, happy where we're at heading into this. Obviously, on the show, I'm a little bit disappointed that we're still a little bit red, but if you've been following over the last 2-3 weeks, you've been making money. So that's all that matters. Heading into the tournament feeling as confident as ever. Yeah, so I'm going to be just giving out one today. I'll give out some tomorrow on Past the Prop there. I guess my thing is I have a lot of new people jumping in to the group, VIP group, so I have to make sure I don't put out too much because obviously – they want to be in there for March, and I'm going to have a lot of plays there. So I'm going to probably try to do 1 or 2 a day, maybe. Like I said, if you want to jump in for March, I am doing that for just the March Madness portion of the tournament. Let's head to here. I'm going to be starting out with first play of the tournament. It's going to be North Carolina team total first half under 34.5. This is over on DraftKings right now. It's pretty widely available, and here's why. Obviously, North Carolina is the most talked about team in this tournament on why they shouldn't be there. And truly, I get it. They started playing well towards the end of the season. I'm not that impressed with this team at all. I don't really think they deserve to be here. And I like the San Diego State team. Just looking at North Carolina, obviously RJ Davis is the engine of this team. You got Trimble, Ian Jackson. At the top, all scoring in double digits. I just don't really like this matchup at all. North Carolina shoots the 3 ball well, right? I think they shoot 35% on the year. San Diego State is just an elite defense, right? And I think that you're going to start to see this team get even better. I really like this matchup for them because I do get Magoon Guath, I believe is how you say it. He is back, and that dude was averaging almost 3 blocks a game. As a freshman, this dude was on his way to being the defensive player of the year in this conference as a freshman, probably the freshman player of the year if he didn't get hurt. And I saw Brian Dutcher talk about it. He's back. He's going to be playing, and that just opens up so much. Like you are not scoring in the paint on this San Diego State defense, and that's something that he's not a super high usage guy, so it doesn't really mess with the offense that much. But just to be able to throw a guy like that to kind of erase all your mistakes on the defensive end is very nice. You like to have that type of guy in there, to make things happen. Obviously, Miles Bird been here before. Yeah, you go. Boyd has been here before. They shoot the 3 ball well, but San Diego State is 12th in the country in first half points allowed at 20. I believe it's 28. 28. And this team is full of older upperclassmen. Obviously, Guath is a guy that I do like to target to eliminate everything in the paint, but they just don't play fast, right? And we've seen these teams that are fast-paced play against them in Utah State, right? Utah State at Utah State, terrible matchup in Utah. They lose 79-71. Utah State scored 30 in the first half, right? And then you go up and down this list of, they play New Mexico, obviously a good offense there. Donovan Dent was the only guy who scored on that team in that entire matchup. Really, he had 25 points in that game. I believe they scored 62 points in that game, stayed under in the first half. I just think the San Diego State team is going to show out here a little bit, kind of almost feel a little bit disrespected to be in the play-in game against a team that pretty much doesn't deserve to be there. I know ACC is obviously a little bit higher up in terms of the Power 5 conferences and stuff like that. But, I mean, even when they did take steps up, we haven't seen North Carolina really do much, right? And you come off of, kind of feeling that luck of getting there. Maybe they come out and come out strong and absolutely crush it. But I don't know. I think they're going to be too reliant on the three-point ball. And I trust the San Diego State team to keep these guys on the lower percentage end from the three-point line. And I also like that they're coming off the loss to Boise State, right? They come off a loss. You got to lock in now. And now it's win or go home. I trust the team that's been there, and trust the team that's had some success here. Obviously, Dutcher's been made plenty of runs, and I think that this team now with Guath back, definitely a huge step up. I like San Diego State to lock these guys up in the first half and continue that first half dominance. So North Carolina team total under 34.5 first half at -110 DraftKings here. So thank you guys so much. Hit that like button if you could. Make sure you check. I believe I put it for 10:30 tomorrow. Obviously, I'll check with Stu for pass the prop there. I didn't know I have to go early with work tomorrow, so it'll be a little bit earlier there. So hopefully you're there. I'll try to drop one or two free ones over there. Like I said, I'm going to be kind of pulling back a little bit lighter on free plays during the tournament. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you, and we'll catch you tomorrow.